Ahoy there, Captains, and welcome back to another Sub Sunday. I am Captain Tirek of the USS Finback as we continue our campaign to stop the Soviet advance into all of Europe at this point. We have been having some ups, some downs. The Sturgeon class is an excellent sneak boat, very, very stealthy, but it's also very slow, and the torpedoes we have to use are very crappy. So last time we did pretty well, taking out 2 November-class submarines. Unfortunately, Novembers aren't exactly what you might consider to be on our level. More what would be the important thing is to kill our Victor-class submarines, and the last time we ran into one of those, well, there were more missiles than I had, or not missiles, but torpedoes than I had ever seen in this game. So, let's continue on to what we were doing as of last time, coming off a successful mission of destroying an enemy wolf pack of two submarines. So we are trying to take out an enemy service force that is sailing from Murmansk for a patrol along the Norwegian coast. They're armed with long-range cruise missiles, so they're a threat to carriers. So let's kick butt and get back underway. We were up in the Denmark Strait, patrolling and protecting, and now we must head all the way south, and we got to avoid these submarines because we don't want to engage them. We are transiting down to the Norwegian coast, where we will expect that surface contact. But I'm not seeing them. There they are. That's our target. So let's steam, see if we can't get ahead of them. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And now we're going to go slow. Slow, 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 slow. There we go. So, holding right-click makes us go slow, so our speed upon entry is 10 knots. New sonar contact bearing 85, designates Sierra 1. Our depth is 150 feet. Our heading is 103, so we need to come left to 085. All hands, man your battle stations. Immediately drop down to silent running. Ooh, this is going to be shallow. 511 feet, so we're back to one of these missions. Signature designates Sierra 1, 2, and 3. What? Dead ahead. Come port 2085. Let's see if we can't ID this signature. We got 3 very strong on the lower frequency there. So come on, come on. A Moscow CGH. I'm going to call that for you. Next target. You are a Cresta. Confidence is high. And Sierra 1. Oh, we're being pinged. Zero out the rudder, please. Planes to 0. Didn't want to go that high. I call you a Moscow. So 2 Moscows and a Krestia. So Sierra 1 should be our closest target. He's got a towed sonar array. Crap. Okay, so we're now introducing more concepts into this game. He has a... Basically, it's a super sensitive sonar system that he trails behind him on a long cable, so he doesn't have to worry about occluding himself or the vibrations from his own engines. So what's his range? 19.8 thousand yards. That's pretty far. So they are all together. We're getting a pretty good contact on them. Which direction are you going in? Because that's going to be important, because I'm pretty slow. There's just no way to put a fine anything on that. We are slow. So if I can get good maneuvering data, they're heading away from us. Crap. Do we have a speed? No, it's going to take us a while to get that. Rig from ultra quiet. Go ahead 2/3. Dive, dive, dive. We got to get down. Okay, we're on course. Let's get down to around 300 feet. That way we can pick up some speed without having to worry about cavitating. And we are going to lose our ability to pick them up too great on passive by increasing speed. But, well, we've got enough positive. Passing 200 feet. Conditions. The seafloor floor looks way shallower than it is. Let's go up to planes to 0. Planes to positive. I'd like to get the nose up. Yeah, it creeps me out. It does. We recently ran into something big and hard and not the sort of thing you want to run into. So you'll have to excuse me for being a little bit gun shy. Signature, can we maintain 15 knots and still be watching these guys? At 15 knots, LF positive is 5. So yeah, okay, yep. Their course is directly away from us. We've got a target on the Cresta. Cresta is bearing 3-3, speed 14 knots. We got to pick up more speed. 58% solution. They're pinging away, but there's no way they'll be able to hear. Not from this range. So let's pick up some speed. It's what we got to do if we want to catch these guys. I'm a little worried about losing contact. 19 knots. LF passive is still holding at 3. We lost them. Okay, so we can't hold them while doing a head standard. So we're going to have to slow down quite a bit to catch these guys. We have a long way to go, though. So 2 Moscas and a Crestive. So Mosca CGH has the RBU 6000, which I believe is a depth charge system. Because RBU is a bomb, right? I think. It's very noisy. Yeah, we noticed. And the Cresta... Yeah, Cresta 1, also RBU 6000s, also has Set 65 torpedoes. Also very noisy. So I'm assuming that... Wait, is this like a helicopter carrier? What is that? See, yeah, cruiser guided helicopter? That would be very interesting. Let's slow down briefly. I want to pick him up again. Yep, bearing 78, contact reestablished with Moscow. And let's pick up speed back up to head 2/3. Because, alright, so the trick here is we've got to get them... Is that Sierra 2 Moscow? Range. 9,000 yards? What? Which is accurate? I need to know. Sierra 2 Moscow, 27% solution, 31% solution. That might be an accurate bearing. Conditions. Weak ducted layer. That could very well be an actual... Give me an actual surface run torpedo. What's our solution is 38%. Slow us down to a head 2/3. Give me a better solution on this. He can't tell where I am. He's pinging at -20. The towed array is not quite there to pick us up yet. Okay, so we're much closer than we thought. They are still heading away from us. So I do believe we're in their baffles. I don't think the towed array is as badly affected by that. Got the torpedo loaded? Okay. Can I get a better solution on the Moskva? Without going shallow. Because I could pop up the mast. And, like, take a look around. Decisions. I do know that they're outrunning me at this speed, though. I'm at +20 on the passive. Come to port. I know it's not a great thing to do, but we do need to get a... proper sound profile on these guys. So that means I can't just go straight at them. I've got to do a couple of sideways legs. And that should hopefully give me a better solution on this. Okay, come to 0. So we're doing 64 degrees. They are at 7.5. So they are somewhere around there. The Mosca is still pinging. So the Cresta doesn't have... And this Mosca we are completely the baffles on. So this is the one we're a little bit concerned about. Yeah, they are picking up speed away from us. Okay, come to 7.5. Increase to a head full maneuvering. Let's get closer. I know, the towed array can still eventually pick us up. I mean, as you can see, we're in the baffles of the actual ship. But the towed array trails behind the ship, so it's less affected by that, so it can see better into the baffles. It's not great because they're also doing like 14 knots, but... And that's a little bit too fast for the towed sonar array to be super effective because now you've got water noise against the towed sonar array. But, you know, small things. Okay, so now we've got -50 on the towed array. So did they pick up speed or something? Yeah, we're holding them. We're at a head full and we've still got them. +5 on LF passive. If we lose him, we'll have to slow down to pick him up because you need to be above 10 to detect. Solution is 27%. I am so tempted to go high. To take a look, you know? Because they're traveling away from me. That was scary. Suddenly they all pinged. I think I'm in their passive. They're doing 20 knots. Shit! That was bad. That was bad. Crap. So, I thought 300 feet was enough for us to head flank. It was not. So, yeah. Moscow's turning back. 80% solution. We just lost him. Ahead 2/3 maneuvering. They caught a whiff of that. Sierra 4 contact! Oh boy. So who are you? No, you're not it. Wait. Yeah, I call you Cresta. Identify as Cresta. CR2 is my main interest right now. He's doing 11 knots. He's at 10,000.6 yards. We lost a huge chunk of our solution on this guy. 10.6, 55% solution. We are skulking low. So, cavitating just practically told them where we were. At 2/3. So now they're listening. Now they're paying attention. Suddenly their sonar operators just brrrr as they started cavitating. So yeah, great. Well, now we know. So don't try and go ahead flank below or above 300 feet or 400 feet. 11 knots. Increase speed to ahead standard. We'll do 15. I know it's not great for having a solution, but I need to catch these guys. Towed sonar array is at +3, so we can't be too much more aggressive than this. Passive array is at +1. Not great. Oh, we're back in his baffles. Let's do a check of all four. All four of them are good. Okay. So they've turned back into the baffles, and my mouse is not working. There we go. Oh, come on, I need a better solution than this. Like, I need a good solution. What's the rest of the fleet doing? Do we know? No, we don't have a good read on anything. I'd like to go ahead full. I really would, but we'll lose contact if that's 40% solution. We are going faster than the contacts that we can tell what speed they're going at. And we are worried about Moscow 2. Oh crap, I just realized. Helicopter carrier. They're going to have helicopters. Oh no. We've got a better solution on one of these guys. Who's that? Sierra 1, Moskva. We've got a 67% solution on him. He's doing 16 knots, so he's getting away now. And he's slowed down, I think. 71% solution. How are we doing? Check on all. Yeah, so Sierra 1 Moskva is now the one listening. Except now he's doing 20 knots. Can I get a good solution off of him and then we'll pick up speed? So Sierra 1 Moscow is here. We've got an 81% solution on him. He's doing 23 knots. Is he just running now? Yep, we got a good solution on him. So high-speed screws are turning. And they're heading north. 33%, 44%. Ahead flank, or ahead full. We might push it up to flank. Let's see if we can keep an ear on everybody. Because I gotta catch these guys. That's gonna be the hard part. If I fire a homing torpedo to run active, run shallow, I could run it passive. That might be safer. And I could dish it out and just tell it to go all the way over here. What is the range of that shot? 28,000 yards. Conditions, how's the seabed? 511 feet. So 20 knots, 23 knots, 29 knots, 20... I can't catch these guys. They're flat out too fast for me. Alright, let's load both of our speed torpedoes. I think we gotta take shots. I mean, they're not gonna hit. Oh, we have to come high to use these. 92% solution, 55%, 70%. Sig, what are you saying? +5? If you get it to +6, I'll be able to really use it. Sierra 2, range 2, 10.5 thousand yards. He's doing 23 knots. This is a totally legitimate solution to the problem. Just turn the screws and go. We're going to fail this mission because we can't catch up to these guys. Head flank maneuvering. Gotta do it. Turn those screws full power. Who are we going to lose? None of them. 01 Moskva, we are maintaining lock. As we slowly accelerate up to 25 knots. So we've got good solution on you. Good solution on you. Oh crap, total raise. Total array -1, total array -0. So Moskva CR2 is potentially able to get us soon. And they're in evasive patterns already. There's no point in having those set. They'll never hit. I'd have to get really close to make those work. CR1 Moskva and CR2 Moskva have both achieved a position where they will be able to hit zeros. Oh, we lost one. I got all of them. 1, 2, 3. I should have good solutions on all of them. Contact faded. They're slowing. So close to that seabed. How are we listening? So we've lost everything except for one of these guys. 02. He's doing 23 knots. We're turning full screw. We can't go any faster than this. Flat out. This is as fast as this boat goes. And he's doing 23 knots. He's the only one we can still see. Tubes are loaded. Now, signature tells me that he can't hear me. He's at 0 on the towed and the passive because he's doing 23 knots. If he slows down, he might catch a whiff. But I don't know. Not sure if we can possibly get these guys. And they're pinging away like mad. So let's turn to port. We're going to look at the whole ship lane. Come to 64 degrees. We're going to chase after the... Actually, we're going to come a little bit more than that. Because we need to chase these guys. 60 degrees. Still got anybody else? No. But we're back in the baffles of the Mosca. I just don't think we can catch this squadron. Just even at full turn, 25 knots is the best we can do. These guys are capable of making 31. The Crestas are... That's a cash-in. I need a Cresta. Was the Cresta in the other direction? Must have been. Yeah. Moskva, Cresta. 34 knots. So, yeah. If they want to, all they've got to do is just open up and go. And we'll never get them. They are doing submarine evasion tactics of, you know, going back and forth. That's good and proper World War II tactics right there. Don't maintain a straight course and they won't be able to hit you. I think these are their depth charge launchers, the RBU 6000s. And then they've got helicopters, which, you know, helicopters can fly out there, dip some sonar, and then dump some torpedoes on us. And that'll be the end of it. Because once they dump torpedoes on us, we'll have to go evasive, and we can barely keep up with these people going full tilt. I mean, we are quiet, but we are slow. This is one of those cases where a permit class would have been a better boat, or the skipjack would have been the best, because it'll do 33 knots. But the skipjacks are much louder boats. So, 33 knots, great, but you know, you're going to let everybody and their cousin know exactly where you are. Not so great. Let those screws a turn. Seafloor is now at 578, so we are heading out to sea. If I were to fire one of these torpedoes, it would come out of the side here and then only have 1 knot of speed and probably get sucked right back into us. We'd end up shooting ourselves. Signature 37. Hello. Can we please catch up to you? Would you mind cutting speed? You don't actually need to go that fast, man. Just take in the night air. That's what you should do. Although it does annoy me a little bit that it placed me behind this squadron instead of in front of it, because that's where I placed myself, in front of the squadron. Yeah, we're time accelerating. This is dangerous as all hell, and I don't like doing it, but I can't think of anything else to do at this point. Oh, shit! So they've just launched depth charges on top of us. Hi! Cresta bearing 77. Give me Cresta. Okay, this one's got us. We're being pinged. We're being pinged actively. Hard to starboard. We are targeting Sierra 3 Cresta, bearing 072, range 4.7 thousand yards. Ahead. Ow. Damage. Con propulsion. Not good. Okay. Tube. Run shallow, run active. Tube 2. Active, shallow. Torpedoes away. Damage control, how are things? Propulsion is being worked on. I hope. Here come more. Oh crap, we darn near got hit. Well, we did get hit on that one. Holy crap. So many depth charges. Hull's at 67%. Wire brake. Go active. I'm sending you to the surface. Also, I'm hoping that you'll play a little bit of a decoy. Give me another one of these, please. I don't really know how to evade depth charges. Whoa! Very close. Very close. Oh, we got hit. We got direct on hit. And we're dead. Painful. This campaign, folks, not going well! Yep, lost the submarine. I don't think we can claim to have one of these again. We've lost 2 of them. So what the hell? At this point, we're not really doing much of anything. So give me a skipjack. Let's see what happens. Carrier ops are too risky. Intelligence reports indicates that numerous enemy diesel-electric boats operating in a wolf pack are headed to the North Sea. It's vital that these subs are destroyed before they can attack native shipping. So we need to head to the North Sea. Rearm repair. Oh god, no. How about all the no? All the load. There, that's better. Cast off anchors away. We need to go to North Sea. Wow, look at how fast we are. So we're looking for diesel electric. That's gotta be them. I'll bet you anything that's them. We are so much faster now. Gotcha. Sonar contact, bearing 070, designate 01. All hands. Man your battle stations. Rig for ultra silent. Hi. Welcome to our brand new skipjack submarine. You see, the Sturgeon we were driving was the most advanced, most amazing, most awesomeness, right? This is none of those things. This is an old submarine. It's one of the very, very earlier nuke boats, but it does have one advantage that Sturgeon doesn't. It's fast. It's really fast. So yeah, we're gonna try and see if we can't catch these guys and kill them. No, 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 no. I called Juliet. Target. No. No. It's close, but it's not. No, we're going too far on the wrong way. Nope, 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 nope. Perfect. It's a Victor. Why? Why you do this to me, game? Victor has us on active if he wants. Juliet does not. Conditions, we are about the same level. Range, 6.5 thousand yards. Come hard to port. We're at 43%. Bring us to bearing 069 and take us down. Range 6.4 thousand yards. We are in kill envelope here, people. This is not good. Conditions, he is at 400 feet, so let's go far down angle. Sea floor is 777 is what we'll go with. That way it'll give us a little bit of a buffer. But that's a Victor, so that's something we don't want to get involved with. I mean, we can get to him more easily than the Sturgeon did, but well, you saw last time what happened when we had to fight a whole bunch of a whole ton of them. Or torpedo tubes? Oh, they're right on the nose. How nice. We're up to 6 tubes instead of 4. So, signature, we are at +2 passive. Range, 6.1 thousand yards. Solution, 49%. Need a better solution than that. Target 2 is 20.4 thousand yards. And yet, if he were to go active, he would detect us. If we were to go active, we would detect him. He's got a better torpedo. We're not going to do that. 6,000 yards. Solution, 52%. We're going for about 350 feet. Whoosh. We're going to do this campaign until either we lose the campaign or we win the campaign. That's sort of my logic for how we're going to do this. So, as much as it pains me to have to continue to ram my head into a wall, the least we can do is start experimenting with a couple of other submarines. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably get the latest version of the Russian subs mods, which is so much more than just Russian subs now. And if we keep losing boats, we'll start switching into other types of ships. Because apparently the Russian sub mod now includes naval vessels from other navies, like German diesel boats and the like. So, we will fight until we cannot fight no more. 60% solution, 5.8 thousand yards. Signature, we're definitely in positive. Conditions, we are slightly below, which is where I like to be. And come on, give me a solution. Give me a firing solution on this guy. I'd like to shoot him. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe? Doesn't really matter. I mean, they're all on the nose, so 71% solution. He's at 0, plus 15 though. Or plus 25 if he goes active. 74%. Got to keep an eye on that Victor. Let's prep. We'll try this tube, see what it is. 77%. I need a firing solution. Victor is closing on us as well. One of the things about the skipjack is we only have one wire control system. That's the most that we can handle. So what'll end up happening is we only get to fire one torpedo and guide it. The Sturgeon's had, I think it was 2. Okay, we have a target. Torpedo, run to this level, run active, go out to 3,000 yards, follow bearing 78, and torpedo away. That was no idea. We lost the wire immediately. Tube 4. The signature is at +3. Oh, we can see him now, so let's take a look. Ooh, yep. It's a stubby little Juliet with his 4 missile launchers. That's what these are. They used to be covered, I believe, and then they removed them. And it is a kind of a dumb design. Because if you think about it, water comes over this and it gets trapped in this and forms an eddy, and that makes noise, wouldn't it? I think that's how it works. Oh, go, slow as all heck. Mark 37 torpedo. Releasing from ultra quiet. Reload the 3 tubes. It's going to be an undersea dogfight, so this torpedo's got to go 3,000 yards before we can do anything with it. How are you doing? 71% solution, +6 passive. Not good. We are inherently noisier than the Sturgeon. Just our soundproofing isn't as good, so even if we just sit still, we're noisier than what a Sturgeon does. Juliet is chugging away. I worry that this shot may miss now. Wait a second, is that it? I thought for a second there was an anti-aircraft gun, but no, this is probably its... I don't know. Is this a diesel boat? No, not the Victor. Juliet. I don't know. I don't think it's a... yeah, it doesn't have an end, so it's not a nuclear boat. So this is probably the exhaust for the engines. So torpedo is a-chugging and going. Torpedo tube 5 is ready to go. How's that Victor looking? 7 at 17,000 yards. He's got a +7. I don't even know. Oh! He knows we're here! Hi! Juliet, plus 27. He probably doesn't know about our torpedo. All teams are ready. There's no point in hiding it anymore! Well, except for the Victor. That's who we're really hiding from at this point. If the Victor goes active, we're just gonna pick up speed and rock. Juliet, we've gone down to 77%. Victor is now estimated to be 17,000 yards. Let's dive and turn, folks. We've got a launch from the Juliet. Conditions are 778. And down, and down, and down. And the rain went down, down, down. For those of you who understand that reference, good on you. We had the similar childhoods. Go deep. Go deep. Even deeper still. Juliet is cavitating. Transient number 2 from the Juliet. Ballast to 0. Up angle on the bow planes. Let's give ourselves a little bit of help here. Passing 600 feet. Planes to -5 degrees. We can see him now. He's a scary little boat. By little boat, I mean big boat. We lost the Juliet. We can't see him. 42% solution on him. Our torpedo is going. I'm hoping that it goes active sometime very soon. Victor is at 7,000 yards. I'd like to get closer. Going lower and lower. The Victor is much higher above us now, though. Planes to +5. Let's get this zeroed out. Alright, we are more or less level. Incoming torpedoes! Much, much nastier torpedoes. Oh, this is our torpedo, by the way. Yeah, they've got way, way better torpedoes than us. Haha! We didn't want to get into a long-range gunfight with you guys. It's not good. Very, very, very dangerous. Like, he's not nearly as good of a boat. Even we are a superior boat to him. We're only a skipjack, but, you know. Okay, the Victor went active. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to throw off all pretense of trying to make this a secret gunfight. We're in it now. Ahead standard maneuvering. Let's get these screws a-turning. Torpedoes are active. Our torpedo went active. Whoa, that's one hell of a turn. Yep, torpedo's going in on us. Hard to port. Actually, no. Oh, he may not know we're here. Slow that torpedo down a bit. Yeah, it's in a standard search pattern. Ahead 1/3 maneuvering. Let's rig ultra quiet. Is it pinging? Rudder to 0. Let's see what this thing does. The Victor's immediately gone evasive. This torpedo might pick us up, but I'm not sure. They're both in a much higher depth than us. So a lower depth? Higher depth? How would you make that work? This one is going an end around. It's just going to do circles. This one was a track, and it's going to continue. Now, I'm not hearing any pings off this one, I don't think. Oh, are we? Yeah, we're getting pings off this one. I think. This one pings. This one pings. Okay, they're both active torpedoes. Ahead standard. Target Victor. He's doing 31 knots. We can catch that. Ahead flank. Turn the screws. I mean, we can't catch that with a torpedo, but we can catch him. So the Victor is fleeing. He's letting the Juliet do his dirty work for him, which is not a horrible idea. I mean, the Juliet was able to launch first, detected us, and has much, much better torpedoes. And our torpedo probably isn't going to hit the Juliet. It just doesn't have that capability anymore. But we're going to chase after the Victor. It'd be nice if this torpedo went active and picked up the Juliet, but by now, I don't think that's going to happen. Another transient from the Juliet. He's fired again. How's the Juliet seeing us? He's active. Come on, we should be able to do 33 knots. Oh, did we get picked up by a torpedo? Let's close that because it's blocking things. So the Victor, we've got a good lock on. 32 knots. Bearing course 38. He's doing 179. I'm going to see if I can't catch him. Firing these things shallow. Oh! How far to the port are you gonna go? Because that was a close launch. He's got it! He's got it! Haha! Nice! The Mark 37 is a Homan. What's our conditions? Seafloor at 779. Very good. Hi! I can't see you right now, but I know that you're there. Yes, it's a hit! So we hit the Juliet. Victor is near the surface. Okay. So we hit the Juliet. I don't know if we sunk her or not, but we definitely hit her. Victor's turning back on us. We lost the Victor. Okay, let's slow. Ahead 2/3 maneuvering. We're going up. Switching to active sonar. It's a dogfight, people. Got you. Victor, we have a solution, 70%. Range, 2.8 thousand yards. Nose down, firing solution. Come to 147, we're on 147. Repair a torpedo. Stand by. Actually, conditions, depth, similar depth. Run, active, full run. Torpedo, run for 2.3 thousand yards. Hard to starboard. Hard to starboard, pick up full speed, flank. We're dogfighting, people. We're not... We're done here. We are cavitating. You may listen. Doesn't really matter. Juliet, I think, is still up. We lost the Juliet in the baffles. So we're going to break out to try and evade some torpedoes. We've got 3 torpedoes coming in spread from the Juliet. So we're both cavitating now. So his torpedoes went active immediately, but he can do that because he has good torpedoes. So he's doing course 187. Let's come to 187 to track him. Let's go down. Let's stop cavitating so much. Keep an eye out for torpedoes. Oh, we got torpedoes. So we can't go too low. Can't go too low because of these torpedoes over here. Come to port. And 0. That's good. We are a nimble little boat. I'm really disappointed the Juliet is still up. We hit it, which is great. But now we're locked into a dogfight with somebody who can do, well, pretty much the same speed as us. So he's going to turn around and drag that torpedo out. So we've got to get ahead of him to chase his torpedo. Or not chase his torpedo, but to chase him. Because we're both tracking each other. I mean, we're just jockeying alongside. And he knows that we're here. He's at 144. So he's right there. Torpedoes, or his torpedoes are here. Our torpedo is here. 3 torpedoes from the Juliet is there. Let's go deep. See if we can't avoid these torpedoes. Whoo boy! Elevator going down. 500 feet. Okay, so that's important to know. We need to be below 580 feet. Otherwise we cavitate. So we're done cavitating for now. Conditions, seafloor is at 779. So let's bring us even lower. He's gone 182. So many torpedoes in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of which is mine. 33 knots, he's doing 32. We're faster than you, Victor. But his torpedoes... Oh, he's got a wall of torpedoes that I can't cross until they blow up. Let's keep him on active. Oh, we're losing him. We're at -2. It's our passive signature that's keeping him. Switch to passive sonar. If we're tracking him at +33, because he's cavitating, that's why. Yeah, he's just chugging along, cavitating. So 6.6 thousand yards. We gotta close that gap, and I'm not sure we can. Let's keep going down a bit. We're going to get nice and close to this seabed. Below 700 feet. Just imagine that if you were standing here underneath 770 feet of water and you look up and you just see one of these blast over your head at 33 knots. That'd be pretty sweet. Alright, let's come to port. We're going to match course 182. And we're going to start a steady intercept, so we're going to come all the way to 180. We've begun the intercept. Head flank, everything you've got. See, it's the scene in the movie where the good guy and the bad guy are in their cars and they look at each other across the street and they can see each other through the buildings. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening now. You're not going to get away. I'm not going to let you. I will chase you to the ends of this earth. Which I may have to, at full speed. Yeah, we may have to actually chase him to the ends of the earth. That is entirely possible. What is this? Is that a Huff Duff? I have no idea what the hell heck that is. Oh, that's our torpedo. Sort of skulking along, going back and forth and back and forth. It has no capability whatsoever of catching any of this. 6.7 thousand yards. Increased speed of time. Woo! Less than 50 feet below the keel. Oh boy. Nose up. We've got to come up. Come up to 650, please. Actually, I don't want to go that high. Not with those torpedoes closing as they are. Oh boy. Just run out of propulsion already, guys. Yeah, we've left that Juliet long behind. Those are the torpedoes. If they pass over us harmlessly, great. If not, we're in trouble. The problem is, those torpedoes are probably doing like 35, 36 knots. So they're rather slow. Not like, they are faster than us, but they're not gonna zip over our heads at maximum speed. You know? So, oh, the pain, the agony. Is that Juliet still around? Uh-oh. Mouse, why you do this? It's a wired mouse, too. So it's not like it's running out of batteries. Don't tell me that you've seen me. You don't know how to see me. Conditions, 711 feet. Just blow up already, come on. You know you want to. Why are you giving him a solution? There's physically no way that my torpedo could catch him. It travels at 26 knots. So even if I were to launch it, it wouldn't catch him. Here we go. Now I get worried. This torpedo is like literally inches from me. Torpedo in the water bearing 3-4. Oh, yep, it found us. It sees us. That's a stunning engagement profile. The intercept was, well, it wasn't going brilliantly, but it was going. Now we're being tailed by a torpedo. Let's see what that does. Did I drop it too early? I think I dropped it too early. Yeah, it doesn't care about the noisemaker. It's like, who are you trying to fool? Not me. Yeah, it's got a great idea of exactly where I am. You can blow up now. You've been chasing me for quite some time. How long do these torpedoes last? I know these torpedoes last 40 minutes, but these ones I don't think so. I mean, I've seen them blow up before. After less time. Keep the screws a-spinning. I'm catching up to them 1 knot at a time. Yep, there it goes. So this one should blow up at any time now. Because it was launched shortly after. What's his bearing? 140? There he is. I can see him. Still cavitating. He might make it out of here. Which would be depressing. Full speed. 6.4. 6.3. It's like I am chasing you, but it's taking a long time. Transient from the Victor. He's turned back! I wasn't paying attention. Ahead 2/3. Go active. Hi, Vic. Let's fight. 57% solution. Victor is cavitating. Conditions. He is up top. He is 5.5 thousand yards. So did you just turn around to take a snapshot at me? Seems like something a Victor would do. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. See if he can't cut his torpedo off. He's got better torpedoes, but, you know, I'm pretty quick. We got the Juliet. The Juliet's been chasing us. Hi. So, Victor, are you going to let me in tight so that we can dogfight, you and I? Or are you just going to turn around like a pansy and run? I think he's going to turn around like a pansy and run, because that's the smart thing to do. It makes zero sense, actually, to try and fight me when you have almost a speed advantage. Not quite, he doesn't. But almost. Okay, he's turning back into me. I approve. You and I, let us fight. Any torpedoes on my 6? Nope. Another launch from the Victor. Nice sonar contact was bearing 1. So direct north, essentially. Yeah, the little putts. I need more speed. More speed, Scotty. Give me 38 knots. Gotta get close to use these torpedoes. They are not good torpedoes. Is that torpedo active? I think it's active. Yeah, it's active. What's passive? Active sonar off. We don't need it. I was only doing it to keep an eye on him. Oh, we're gonna have to get close. 3.5 thousand yards. Another transient from the Victor. There's not much seafloor under us, is there? 751 feet. Drive this way. Drive this way. Slip under it if we can. We're running out of room down here. Yeah, the seafloor's coming up. Okay, this one's on us. He shot himself! Up planes. All up. All up. Decoy. All to port. Elevator going way up. Nope, it's got us. Oh, we got above it. Nice. Down on the planes. He's emergency blowing. Where's that torpedo? Okay, so the Victor shot himself, which I approve of. And yeah, we're pulling it nice and tight to this guy. Because he's got 2 torpedoes in the water. And the closer I can get... Well, torpedoes can be rather simple-minded. Am I being tracked? Yep, he's tracking me. And are you maintaining depth? Come on, keep tracking me. I'm going to lead you right on home. Noisemaker! Deploy the noisemaker! All down. More down. Yes, it's going around! Oh, yeah! Up, up, up. Come to port. Head 2/3. Am I done? Did I get low enough? That's the question. Did we get low enough? Planes to 0. Rig ultra quiet. Keep going down, keep going down. We gotta get lower, gotta get lower. I'm hiding beneath a cavitating boat. Planes to 0. Come on, tell me what we got beneath it. Come on. You know you want your daddy. He's right there. Port side 2. Torpedo away. Run surface. Run active. Go active. Hi, buddy. Noisemaker. I'm going to ignore the noisemaker. Torpedoes on us. Yep, it is. Head full. Head flank. Come on, I need speed. I need speed. Up, up, up. Time. Nope. Oh, we've been hit. Rudder's offline. We are flooding. Are we dead? Or is my mouse just dying? There we go. Crap, the wire broke. Damage control. Propulsion. Fix it. Run shallow. Run active. Torpedo. Away. Planes to 0. Rudder to 0. Ballast to 0. Propulsion repaired. Okay, pump out the water. Yep, this is my torpedo. Go active. I think you got a beat on this one, though. Our hull is at 37%. We desperately need to go home for repairs. And we are pumping out the water. But hey, we're a skipjack, and we dogfought with a victor. So I'm going to count that as a win. Managed to get into a dogfight with a victor. Managed to get out of it okay. Why are we going down? Up, up, up. Wire break. It's all up to you, little guy. Got him. Alrighty, let's go hunt a Juliet. Contact Juliet, bearing 005. Conditions. Signature. Actually, what depth is he? Juliet's on the surface. Load me a surface runner. Damage control? Come on, pump it out. Yes! Skipjack triumphant! So the Juliet's seriously running on the surface? Why? Okay, range is 11.2 thousand yards, but we're closing each other this time instead of trying to run away. Damage control, come on, pump out this water. Why are the pumps not working? Oh, do I need to repair? Ah, I get it. I was pumping the wrong thing. Planes to 0, ballast to 0. All tubes loaded and ready. He's directly below us, so we can't look at him. 115, so we're not quite neutrally buoyant. Come on, finish pumping out the water. We got a Juliet to kill now. Also, give me a good solution. I'll spit a Mark 16 at him. Flooding's under control. So I don't know if that flooding will repair at any point, or if we're stuck at a 37% hull. Which is kind of brutal. It really affects how deeply we can dive. So, bearing 060. So right around there. On the surface, no less. Cannot fire below 100 feet. Alright. Conditions. Yeah, he's running surface. Oh yeah, we hit him with a torpedo. Signature, how are we? Still not good enough. We're picking him up on passive pretty good. 43%. We ought to get a good solution from that. So we did hit him with a torpedo, so he's probably having depth keeping problems. We are cavitating shit. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to. Kinda forgot. Not gonna lie. So now we play the slow game. As those torpedoes all spring out from each other. He doesn't know I'm here. He doesn't have a clue. 8.8, 8.7, 8.6, 8.5. We're heading towards each other. Give me a better solution than this. Come on, I deserve a better solution than that. %, 6 on the active. I'm gonna go active first if that's what it requires. He's doing 17 knots? Okay, he's got me. Give me active sonar. I need to know exactly where this guy is. Solution. Make your course. 010. Stand by to fire. Target is surface runner. Doing 17 knots. On course. Tube 2? I think it's tube 2. Go active at range 7.7 thousand yards. 3,000 yards, torpedo away. Go back to passive sonar, please. If I were to fire this, expected impact in 4.7 thousand yards. I think we do it. I do. In a bit. Yeah, he's running on the surface. He's got a nice big hole in the side. He can pick us up on active. So he'll be doing that shortly. Alright, let's do it. Ready! Mark 16 torpedo. Tube 1 runs surface out to 4.4 thousand yards. Torpedo is away! Yes! Very World War II of us. So it only runs on the surface. Let's go down. We're not going to be up here anymore. Let's go to 150 feet. That'll keep us low enough, but also, you know, not worry about the pump room. Two. There. There. By the time we stop. I wonder if he can fire torpedoes from on the surface. It's a bloody rocket. And I can already tell that it's going to miss. It's completely inaccurate at any kind of range. On the bright side, we still do have the wire here. So there is that. Range 1.7, so we're about 4,000 yards apart. It's so slow. Not as slow, not really slow. Zippingly fast. Yes, this is the torpedo that you use when you want things to die. It's a huge warhead. Like, when this thing hits, it blows up everything. But the problem is it doesn't have a guidance system. So we're holding steady at 161 feet. I wonder how far this torpedo is from the target. Oh, actually, I can see that. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I didn't realize there was a free cam option. Oh, interesting. Free cam option is tilde, apparently. Which is interesting. Wait a second. Where'd my target go? Ah, he turned. He turned hard. He's like, oh crap, I see that. So, yeah. So you're gonna have to update. Got there. Switch to active sonar. I need to know. I need to know. Yeah, he will avoid. Doing 17 knots. So come to this. Actually, you're gonna need to come to this. Let's pick up some speed. I had 2/3 maneuvering ought to do it. Hopefully that won't snap the wire. But you never know. If we were to fire now, we'd need to hit there. I could get in tight to him, but I'm worried that if I were to do that, I would break something. Yeah, he's harshly turned course. Noisemaker? What? Why? Oh, he doesn't he doesn't realize that this doesn't have a guidance package. Oh, you poor fool. That's not what you are. You're that. So he was freaking out. He's like, "Oh my God, it's still coming right for us." So let's go back to us. Hi. Also, cut that. We don't need it. Continue to maintain. He's dumped 2 noisemakers, doing 17 knots. Range to target is 2,000 yards-ish. Where's the scale? So this is 1. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so about 3,000 yards right now. Do I need to constantly be pinging you? Apparently I do. Wire-guided torpedoes. You know, the first time I had ever heard about wire-guided torpedoes, I thought they were fictional. Because, I'll admit, the first time I ever heard about wire-guided torpedoes, I heard about them by reading Tom Clancy. I think it's the Dragon one. Because it's like a Japanese billionaire to get revenge on the United States ends up like crashing the currency and then starting a whole bunch of incidents against the United States. And one of them that they describe is that there's a boat trying to avoid a torpedo and they just can't do it, and they've dropped their noisemakers, but it just ignores the noisemakers. And the reason why is because wire-guided torpedoes, and I thought it was a fictional thing. And then I found out, no, they're wire-guided torpedoes that are real. So, the interesting things you learn while reading books and don't realize they were real. Keep this torpedo on course. I think we've got a good wire here. Let's come port a bit, just a little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that this guy? I saw a red line, so I instantly got concerned. Yeah, okay, that's him. This torpedo's on running. This torpedo's done. This torpedo is not in range. So range is 2.3 thousand yards, and range to target is 2.4, so we're not quite there yet. So we place this here. 1, 2, still at 3. Must chase. Oh, he's turned back into it. He doesn't know. High call range. Torpedo. Go active. Nope. Go active on this. This is what you're killing. Come on, pick him up. If I set you to passive, do you see him? I'm not sure. Can you see him? Are you having trouble running on the surface? Dropped a noisemaker. I think it's following him. Oh, it had him, but then it lost him. Let's keep him on target. Take it to active again. I don't want, in case I lose the wire, I don't want it to get lost. Got it. Good boy. Take him home. This is a... Oh, we did do 2 missions on it, but the first one was kind of disappointing. I mean, we just got shelled. This one, we took on a Victor. We took on one of these. We did take some serious damage. We are going to have to go home for that. I mean, 37% hull is not something to mess around with. But, at the risk of sounding cocky, I think we got this guy. He's running on the surface because he doesn't have depth control anymore. He can't dive. If he tries, he'll die. And he knows it. So let's get a little bit ahead, since we can override the pursuit logic just a bit. Here it comes. Oh, he's turning hard. Look at that power slide. Sliding out of position. Dropped the noisemaker. The noisemaker was behind him. Here it goes. That's it. Contact is breaking up. Leave combat. Juliet, sunk. Victor, yes, sunk. Systems damage, rudder. Fine work dealing with those boats, Commander. Your contribution to the war effort will make transit for our convoys a lot safer. So, we keep saving the convoys, but the carriers keep getting absolutely screwed over. Navy Commendation Medal. Woo! for meritorious service while serving as commanding officer of USS Shark, SSN 591. TRX's numerous accomplishments and inspiring leadership and steadfast devotion to duty are in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. Why, thank you. A lot of it was luck. But the convoys are getting across. Soviet subs are spooked and running. Intelligence reports a wolf pack of enemy Victor or November-class submarines. Hopefully they're Novembers. But that is where we're going to leave the episode for today. We are badly dented. We need to go home back to Hollylock. So we're going to miss a mission. Anyway, that's where we're going to end it. I've been Tirek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. How do you think this is going? Do you like the plan now that we switched over to the skipjack? And if we lose the skipjack, hopefully we keep the Shark around for a while, but if we lose it, what boat from the Soviet submods would you like to see? Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode.